Alright, we're starting. We're starting this bitch up.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes late.
No, we're not. My clock
We
says
are
7:02.
6 minutes late.
Dude, you're late, bro.
7:06. 7:06.
Dude, we're here. We did it.
Some
We're
of
in.
us were ready to go on time, but
Yeah.
I was ready, but then
You told me to get on earlier, and I did. And we're still not ready.
because I had to adjust everything. Because you were late. I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, boys, we're here.
hey champ, I'm just gonna throw this out there, and I'm looking at your stream right now, and our videos are frozen.
Yep.
Oh.
I was just looking at that, too.
Fixed it.
Wait, there's music with our show now?
There always has been. Except on the last one when I forgot.
Well, anyways,
Alright,
to the podcast.
we're here. This is a show. I want to say something beforehand, and then we'll move on.
Can I say something quick?
Yeah, what did you say, champ?
I wear my deep V just for you boys today.
That is the same DB.
Mm-hmm. You're goddamn right.
Goddamn.
Anyways.
Alright, so we set this up for funsies, but I did set it up so now you can donate if you're watching live on Twitch. Now, if you follow or donate, a thing pops up, and it's stupid, but we'll read it. And then we're not here for money, so the donations just go. I don't know wherever you guys want to bring them. We'll figure it out. I think the plan was to just donate it to something.
Or donate it to a charity of some sort, or someone who needs it. I don't know.
That was pretty much the plan. If somebody donates, but also if you just follow, you get to
We
put some.
take a poll and see who needs the money the most. The three of us, and then we just give it to them.
But to reiterate, not here for the money, here to have fun. If you donate, it's there. And it also has the text bot, which I'm kind of excited about. I hope actually somebody donates. I think the minimum I put was like 50 cents, because that was the absolute minimum you could do. Hoping
Right.
that someone would just donate some shit and write V V V V V V V V V V. Then I'll have to, well, me, I'd have to sit here and listen to that dumb shit.
Jesus.
So yeah,
Yeah.
and if you're watching on YouTube, well,
Still donate anyways.
yeah.
I think you can even when we're not streaming too. We're gonna.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
that'd be
decide.
boring.
Otherwise, how about we? I mean, if we can't decide, maybe someone else wants to decide what the charity is.
Yeah, I mean, essentially the plan was, if we did get money, we won't. But if somebody was donating, and we had even a good some money, let's say it was even $10, the plan was to donate it and then post on the Twitch, the Twitch channel where it was donated. So like a screenshot of where it was donated or whatever. That was kind of my plan.
Yeah.
And if you don't see anything, that means we didn't get any money at all. It's just
That
totally
means-
fine too.
That
That's
means
totally fine too.
charities- That means charities are suffering. That's your fault.
They're
All
dying.
your guys' fault, and not our fault. We make great content.
Do
Great content.
do we though?
No.
I don't know. Some of the highlights are pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh my
For
god.
us, cause we're in them.
Exactly.
I laugh at them so much, dude.
Okay. Back to the topic at hand.
Back to the topic at hand.
The great debate.
The great debate of what our personal favorite video games are.
Already know mine.
See, I was thinking about it all day and I was kind of going back and forth.
I've known mine forever.
I think mine depends on like my age.
Okay, no, mine will always and forever be, no matter what age I was.
So
my
do you
favorite game of
Yeah.
all time.
Do you
I
wanna
have,
go
a top
first, then?
5.
Do you want to go first then, Eggman?
I do have a top 5. Don't get me wrong, but
I can do
know
a top
what my
5.
number 1 is forever.
Let's hear it.
My number 1 favorite game ever,
Ever.
Yep.
or do you want me to do a top 5?
Both.
Well, start with
Okay.
top 5, but then say which one's your favorite.
Okay, well my top 5 would be in my top 5: Dark Souls 3, The Last of Us, Donkey Kong 64. Shoot. I know the number 1, but
I have a top 5.
I said yeah, except for
1. You have a top
One.
4.
I have a top 4, so there's 4 right now. But then, honestly, I thought I really liked the game.
Monopoly.
I was just gonna say
Monopoly.
Clue. I was gonna say
Risk.
Clue.
Risk. I actually can't think of one right now for some. Gears of War was really fun to me, actually. The first one. I'd say that's one. But my number 1 is Resident Evil 4. That's my favorite game of all time. It forever will be.
That's the one where
Resident Evil
you.
4.
That's the one with the little girl, right?
The little kid.
And you.
Well, she's like she's like 18, but
You're helping her
she's
through
the
the
president's
island.
daughter. Yeah, it's where you're Leon Kennedy.
Yeah.
It's the first time they put the camera as like a behind the shoulder, and it was for PS2, and it was
Or GameCube.
Yeah.
or GameCube.
I remember
and
playing it.
It's like amazing. Like every time I've ever played it, like I've just had a blast every time.
So, I have 2 stories about that game. I rented it every time I played it, and I had to rent it like 3 times, and I just rented it like 3 times in a row. Like as soon as it expired, I was like, I rode my bike back, re-rented it, and then went and played it again.
Yeah.
There's 2 things. I fucking hated that part where she's like, I think you're in the castle.
Yeah, where she's
She's-
on her own and she's like, Leon!
She's like,
Leon!
Leon,
On the,
help
and
me.
those, like, Illuminati people are running after her.
Yeah, so
You have to
she's
shoot
clear
them off
across the
balcony.
fucking
Yeah,
map.
I hate that
You
part.
pull out your
It's so
sniper
good.
rifle and you're trying to snipe these things that are like faster than the speed of light. At the same time, there's like the most strongest, difficult zombies attacking you. So,
The ones with the shields.
yeah, and she's just like,
Faces.
help me! Just fucking walk around them.
That's why the best part, like, once you beat the game once, you could get an unlockable thing for she's just in a suit of armor.
Yeah, and she can't be picked
She's
up.
gonna be picked up.
Yeah.
Leon! So they, like, picked her up and they just fall over and stuff like that.
So there's that part. There's this other part. It's like an intense fight or some shit like that. And I know that the cutscenes you have to do the button thing.
Quick time events.
Quick time, yeah. And it was just this thing, this bad guy, and I kept going over it and over it and over it, and I could not beat it. I finally beat
Was
the
it,
motherfucker.
I think I know what you're talking about. Is it the guy who's like a soldier and it's like a knife fight scene?
Yes, and the knife
Yeah.
fight scene came up, but it's like the most intense fight. And you're like, finally, and I literally beat the fight, and I set the controller down. I was just like, holy shit, because I'd just been going for so long, and it was like. The cutscene happens like finally I just get to sit here. He's like, "Hey, Leon," it just kills him. You have like a second to fucking press the button. I already had the controller down. Slits my throat. Restarts the whole fight. I was like, "Fuck you, game!" And I like
was,
stopped playing for like a day.
The other one was there's a boulder part right in the beginning. You're like walking down a trail, and like I remember like it did like the cutscene thing, and I was like, oh, let's watch this cutscene. And this big boulder comes down. You have to hit square as fast as you can.
Yeah.
And the boulder just rolls you over. Like I had it down. It was just like yeah, rolled me over.
I like how you buy weapons. It's just a hooded man in a fucking sewer.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
What are you selling? He's just
Well, his introduction's the best too, cause he's like in a window and you have a gun. you like just escaped from the chainsaw guy, like where he was gonna cut you, hanging from the ceiling, but you like not. It's a quick time event too, and you like are outside and you like see this masked guy run by. You're like, oh god, who's this guy? And you like go out there, and it's just a guy in a coat. He's like, welcome, and he just flashes your coat out, and it's just a bunch of all the weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can kill that guy. Did you know that?
Yeah, and you can like he doesn't have much if I remember, but you can take some of the shit.
No. But that game is like my favorite game ever. Like story's good, the gameplay is really good if you don't put the controller down.
Like, press X now,
really
wait.
But number 2, I would honestly say is Last of Us. Like that game was so good, and the multiplayer
That's what I was gonna bring up.
is so good in that game.
So the one thing
But anyways,
one of the things that kind of bothered me about Resident Evil at the time, it was like when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, but now I don't feel as much. And then it happened a lot at E3 this year. Is the quick time events? I'm not sure how I
Yeah.
feel about them.
no, I don't. Nowadays, if they're like I don't like QuickTime events now.
So the
much
one
as I used
one of the
to.
things I really liked about The Last of Us it was that same idea. You're over the shoulder, third person view. But when these QuickTime events happened, it really wasn't a QuickTime event. It changed up how you played, but you still were playing and not just hitting buttons. So the one example that blew me away was when you go to that guy's fucking town and he's like, "Don't come close, because I have lots of stuff and traps rigged." And you fucking go into this warehouse and that fridge is like on that rope and you get swung upside down. So there's like this whole cutscene and you get swung upside down, but it flows perfectly into gameplay, but it's different gameplay. You're upside down shooting these zombies that are coming at you while trying to like protect the girl. So it's not a QuickTime event, but it definitely changes the pace of just what you were used to doing. And I really enjoyed that, where it was always something different.
Yeah.
That game did that a few times that I thought was pretty badass. Cause I'm not
That's a good game. All right, well, those are mine. Actually, instead of Gears of War, honestly, at this point, League of Legends would probably replace it.
That's the thing.
Just for sheer time amount spent
Honestly,
on it.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's bring that up right
Thinking
now.
about World of Warcraft though. Too.
Let's bring that up right
I
now.
can as well.
But
Let's bring that up right now. Do we put League of Legends in this title, or do we just assume that no matter what, it's probably one of our favorite games? Because
well, it has to be if we're still fucking playing.
Well, I mean, just sheer time amount of time spent on games, my top 3 would be like League, World of Warcraft, and Halo 3.
yeah,
Mine would be League, World of Warcraft, and honestly, probably Resident Evil 4 or Dark Souls 3.
Or else Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
there's
Black-
this
yeah.
period. There's this
Black
period
Ops.
where I
We
loved.
played professionally.
I absolutely only played single player games. That's all I ever did. And when I played a single player game, I just completely went for it. Mass Effect 2, just boom, pushed through it. That's all I thought about, all I did with my life until I beat it. And I just love single player games. And Call of Duty came out, and that was a big vibe. Halo Online came out, and I wasn't into that as like I was super into it at first, but then I just got bored within a few like days or weeks, where it was just a constant like run, gun, do the same thing over and over again, and it kept me pushed towards like the single player games and just doing a story and enjoying myself. And then fucking League came along, and that's all I play now is a multiplayer game because it's so different.
PUBG now.
Well, yeah,
PUBG, Overwatch.
but just like the sheer like it's such a basic game. It's the same fucking thing, but it's always
about
different, and it's always just kept me wanting to go back because there's always something new. And then they're constantly updating. They're constantly changing champs. They push around who's the strong one at the time, so it like kind of flows around. I mean, we hadn't seen Galio. I haven't seen Galio for ever since I began playing the goddamn game, and all of a sudden he's bannable champion. So I like the variety.
Urgot's getting shotguns on his knees.
Yeah,
Is he?
that's
Yep.
what Matt said. But
It
me and
was leaked by
Ekman
Riot.
have talked about this before, where it's, and we've talked about League several times, but it's just one of those games that I feel would have to be my favorite game. But at the same time, there's not much to it.
No, it's really the premise of the game has been the same since it started.
So,
I mean,
I
they've
think that
added
this-
new modes to it, but the premise of the game has never changed.
The main game.
The main
Yeah.
goal
never
of the
changed.
game has never changed.
So I don't think we should
And-
have that on our list. I think
I,
I think we
yeah,
can all
I-
agree that's just it's kind of become part of my life, which is kind of sad, but I
Yeah.
like it.
yeah, agreed.
That being said, one of my games in my list of like favorite games would probably have to be Overwatch, because I'm not a fan of Call of Duty. I'm not like, even when we were playing Battlefield, the new one, I was into it for like a day, and then I was like, okay. There's something about Overwatch where it's just that little tweak of difference that I really enjoy.
The games aren't long at all.
That's what-
No.
There's so many different classes you can play too. So many different play styles in the game.
Overwatch would not be in the top 5 for me. Not even a top 10.
No, I don't think it would be in my top 5 either. I already know what my top 5 is, but
What are they?
Overwatch is not in. I'll have Final Fantasy 9 in there.
I figured.
Yeah.
because I grew up with that.
I know 7. I bet 7's your number 1.
7 is not my number 1.
Oh.
Final Fantasy 9 would be the highest Final Fantasy I have on there. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
That fucking game. Couldn't beat the bad guy, and then my game got deleted.
Yeah, A Link to the Past is really good, but Twilight Princess was also very, very good. That was one of my favorite Zeldas as well.
Really?
Yeah, I love
heard it's
Twilight
really good.
Princess. I
just realized I should have put Ocarina of Time up there.
See, I don't.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Twilight Princess. I didn't. It's definitely not my favorite. I think it's like one of my weakest. It's really. It's a really predictable game.
I really enjoyed the style they went for it and everything.
Yeah, the style, everything's great.
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword was okay.
The problem I had with Twilight Princess is you went into the game. There's a lot to explore. There's tons of temples, but then once you get into the temple, it's the temple's literally like, come here, and then it just holds your hand and walks you through it. If you get the grappling hook or whatever, the hook shot, you're gonna use that hook shot as the only item in that entire fucking dungeon, and then you'll fight the bad guy with the hook shot. If you got that,
that's how it is in every Zelda though. Like you get the item of the dungeon, and then you use that for the dungeon.
Well, anyway, hey, we're getting off topic. Let's get back to the list. Because remember, we only have like an hour. Or if I thought we wanted to go shorter.
Okay, Final Fantasy 9,
Anyways.
A Link to the Past, Kirby Superstar. I really loved Kirby Superstar.
God, that on the Super NES.
Yeah.
God, that game was fun.
Super Mario RPG, super fucking good.
Yeah,
game.
you and Larson would agree. That's in your top 5.
I loved that game. I loved it so much. I bought it for the Wii Virtual Console when it came out, and it's just so fun.
I've never played
Like
it.
I have it for my SNES, and I have it for the Wii Virtual Console. My top game of all time. That one's tough. That one's really tough because there's so many good games.
Tell me, what is it?
Honestly, probably Halo 3 because it's just took up so much of my time as
Would you say
a
the
kid.
single, like total, or just the multiplayer specifically?
Total, because the campaign was also really good
The
in
campaign
it
was
as
really
well.
good.
Like
Wait,
the
Jake, you
Halo
say you're
3
number 1, by the way?
No, I didn't say any of mine.
The Halo 3 campaign was really good, and the Halo 3 multiplayer was also very, very, very good. It was actually a really balanced game.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Oh no, you said one of yours. You said Overwatch.
I said it might be up there, just because of how different it was.
I just don't. Nah, go ahead. I mean, it's your opinion.
But also, honorable mention, the Fire Emblem series.
Yeah, yep.
Really, really, really good games, I feel. And I've spent so many hours on those games. And the Pokemon series, actually.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
If we're going nostalgia, Pokemon. Yeah.
Well, not even nostalgia. I spent like 400 hours on Pokemon
You haven't even
Diamond
played
and Pearl.
Sun or Moon yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
And they're good. They're good, dude. They're really good.
I had it really good.
All right, Jake. What are your top 5?
All right.
Little bitch. You eating Arby's?
For sure, no. Pizza Pocket. For sure, Halo 3 or 2. Like Halo 3 has got to be up there. I sunk a lot of time into that. Playing the story multiple times, trying to get through the story on
Collecting all the skulls.
Legendary,
And shit.
collecting the skulls, going and playing with my friends. We'd get
LAN
together and
parties
do
and-
LAN parties. There's just so many things where it has to be in the list.
So many good memories, dude.
I mean, Halo 3 brought in the zombie thing as an actual game mode that you could play as.
God, I want to
The
have a LAN
infection?
party.
Infection thing, yeah.
Wait, we're all together this weekend. Why don't we just have a LAN party?
Because last time we did that, you fucking screen peeked the whole time.
When was that?
When Zach and David and all them were there.
Oh, well, it'd be in Bob's room, and then upstairs that'd be it.
Oh, so there won't be screen peeking, huh?
No,
I feel
it'd
like
be
Bob
fun.
would be down for it.
Bob would be. I know
It's-
Zach would probably do it too. I was gonna give Austin a call and see if he wanted to come hang out. He'd do it too. Or Tyler, and Rocky. We'd have 4-on-4.
Nice.
Could.
Yeah, we could. We have 2 copies of it, I think, too.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so Halo, yeah, probably Halo 3 is in there. Mass Effect 2 for sure. I've played that game through multiple times, and I've actually thought about pulling it back out to play it again. It's a super.
just wait till they remake them. They're remaking them on Xbox One.
Well, I don't want to
probably
buy
Scorp-
a Xbox One X, X3 dick, Xbox X.
Same.
You'll get one.
I didn't get any of the other ones. I haven't gotten anything yet. I might get a Switch, but
Otherwise, they're probably gonna have it on Steam and stuff like that, anyways. But my point is, they're remaking them, or they're HDing them, and probably, hopefully, they change the gameplay of number 1 because that one's the actual shooting part.
Speaking
The
of
first one
HD,
sucked.
the HD remake of Final Fantasy VII is coming out soon.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil.
Same as Shadow Colossus again.
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus though.
So the next one would either have to be like Super Mario 64 or like Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh my god.
Those two
Conker's.
games blended together for me in terms of just constantly playing them.
Conker's was funny as shit.
I actually
though.
I actually know what my number 2 is now.
I have a
and
ton of
after you
memories
said that.
playing even multiplayer on Conker's Bad Fur Day with friends. At the same time, though, Super Mario 64, I played that so many times. Always exploring in that goddamn game. It's really fun. I mean, you could put Banjo in there, but I wasn't as up with that as I was with Super Mario.
Yeah, I never really got into Banjo.
Me either.
The next one, for sheer amount of time that I dropped into, I would honestly probably put like Stardew Valley in there. Because I played the shit out of that game. And a massive amount. I have a ton of hours on that goddamn game. It's just such a basic, simple game.
Mass Effect 2 is on Steam. Digital Deluxe Edition.
It's a good game. And then my number 1 would probably have to be like probably Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised you didn't put The Last of Us up there. I think you liked it more than I did when you first played it, to be honest.
I did, but when Walker... So the thing with that one is I really did enjoy it. I had a blast. When I lived with Walker and he had it, the remastered for PlayStation 4, I sat down and like played through it again, and then like halfway through I just stopped. I don't know why. I was just like, huh. I'm like, maybe I got...
That's the problem with most like story games.
Once I played it, I was like, okay. But that's the thing, is like, how did Super Mario, that has just a basic story, how did I enjoy
How did
that
Resident Evil 4 make it from... I don't know, it's just a story that stuck with me.
Yeah, some stories just entrance you, like that one game that I bought the other day and just played it straight through.
But I'm trying to think of a game that...
I'm actually surprised Spec Ops: The Line is not on your top
Spec Ops
list.
is really good, but I feel like that's a game that you only play once, and it's just done.
That's the thing.
It wouldn't be my favorite of all time. It's a really good game to play one time.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of, is what game did I just go into and I'm like, holy shit, I need to play this game, and then I can go back and actually play it and still enjoy it just as much.
It has no Spec Ops has no replay value, and that's kind of a thing that will drive a lot of people away. But it's a really good story one time. There's a couple story games like that I could play over and over, like To the Moon or Raccoon, but Spec Ops is just that one thing that I'll play once and then it's just done. I can't play it again.
Yeah.
Because there's that huge twist at Spec Ops, and it does just completely out of nowhere, and then you're just like, what the fuck? And that's ruined for you the entire time after you play it one time. So
I feel like that maybe was what happened with The Last of Us to me, but I'm not too sure. I mean, I really did enjoy that game a whole lot.
I would say, well, if that was the case, then I don't know. Like, Halo 3 was a big part of my life too. So I think for all of us, Halo 2 and 3 was a huge part.
Yeah,
I didn't really play Halo 2, but Halo 3
when I was
Halo
young.
3 is Halo 3 is when I got my Xbox, and I spent countless hours with Bob just like in his basement playing doubles with him.
We didn't have internet at my parents supposed to had internet, but it was like really bad. So I played that campaign for the Skulls, probably like 120 hours.
Dude,
and
even with like Halo 2, there was a period when I was a kid where me and my buddy would ride around on our bicycles, and at the time Mountain Dew was doing a promotion with Xbox.
Game Fuel.
And Game Fuel was one of them, but they had those tops that you had to collect, and if you collected them and sent them in or whatever, you would get prize, or you would have to redeem the codes or some shit. And we literally would dig through dumpsters and garbage cans and tell people to collect them for us. And from that, we got like the Xbox controllers and all that shit, so we can keep playing. It was just, there's so many memories with Halo that's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a lot of LAN party memories I have.
Yeah, same.
From Halo 2 and 3.
I bought an Xbox 360. I was like 15 working to get an Xbox 360 so I could play Halo 3.
I did the same thing. I got a job at 15 working in one of my neighbor's fields, like doing like yard work and stuff, just so I could, and he'd pay me, I think it was like $300. I think I got it like the first paycheck. I was like, I want to buy this right now. And so I had my family bring me.
When it came, I got it in the mail. I got home from school. It was in the mail. I was like, fuck yeah. Played that solidly through the night. Like, I was like fucking 4 in the morning. I got like halfway through the game. I'm like, okay, I gotta go to bed. Went to school, came back, did the same fucking thing until I beat that goddamn game. It's a huge part of my childhood, I feel. And then, from that, there's so many things that stemmed out. Like when
I wouldn't say it was my childhood. It was more like my teenage years.
Well,
like
that's
12 to, 18.
Yeah, how long would you say, like, the standard Halo 3 game was? Like, competitive? Like, 15, 30 minutes?
Depends. I'd say, 15, 20. I wouldn't say 30. 30 is... depends on how long your kills score. Like, are you talking about just standard 50 kills?
Yeah. Like 20 minutes.
25. Yeah, 20 to 25 minutes. Yeah. Roughly. I would say.
Are you? Did you get a statistic of how long you played?
Yeah, actually.
All right, so
867 hours.
Jesus. How'd you find that out?
I just went to my overview for my Halo 3 profile for game tag.
Can we end this the proper way? We should end this podcast the right way of Matt looking up his total hours played of League of Legends.
Oh.
All right.
Or how about all 3 of us?
I don't want to hear mine.
Nope, all 3 of us. If he's doing it for himself.
Okay, wait. So if he does,
who do you want first?
No, wait. If we do this, then we should go play League after this.
All right, who do you want first?
Sound right?
Let's do it.
Is everyone on board with that? Should we play League after this?
Fine.
Sure. Who do you want first, dude?
Okay. Let's do. I feel like we should do Matt first, but at the same time, I feel like he has the most out of all of us.
I think I have the most, to be honest.
I think Andrew has the most, actually.
Okay, let's do Matt first.
I think first.
I think Andrew has the most, and I think Jake has the least.
Okay, do me first then.
God damn it.
All right. So Jake has spent.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's loading.
I'm gonna throw up when you tell me the statistic.
Oh man, it has taken its sweet ass time.
Oh no! And then when you get in there,
1,957 hours on League, which is 82 days of your life.
Oh yeah.
And you're the least, probably.
So I'm at 82 days. Can you look up statistics of how many hours you put in champs, like they do on Overwatch?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I was gonna say you should look up my statistic for Bard. All right, so I'm at 82 days.
Yeah. Mine is taking its sweet ass time to load again.
Oh god, 82 days. Holy shit.
Mine is 2,471 hours, which means 103 days of my life.
Oh no! I'm scared.
Wait! I've been playing this game since 2000. When did I start playing this game? 12?
Started this in 2000 when you lived in Liz's grandparents' thing. It's 2013.
It was 2012.
Oh yeah, it was 2012.
Andrew?
I started this game in 2011 or 2010.
Wait, that's
around the time I started too.
Wait, that's not that bad then, because think about it. That's like 5 years.
Jake had 82 days. I had 103. Andrews is 2,662 hours, which is 111 days.
Oh, you're getting pretty close then.
He's 8 days.
8 days.
8 days. So
Jake,
100
you're like 20 and 30 days away from us at this
Yeah.
point.
Is that why I'm the lowest ranked person
You
out
gotta
of all
play
of
for
us?
You have to play it for a month straight.
Challenge fucking accepted, baby. I thought I had to play for a month straight just to get out of goddamn bronze.
You do.
For the most part.
Whew.
Try getting the gold, boys.
Well, on that note, I think we
Yeah,
should
on
go
that note,
play
we're gonna
some
go play
League.
some more League.
Oh man, that's perfect, dude. That's perfect. 82 days.
111.
103.
Think of all the exercise I could have done with 111 days.
Yeah, this is like days spent in game though. In a game. In a game.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
But think about that. Like 82 days over 5 years. That's not
6.
bad. I guess.
Almost half a year.
I think
No.
if any
Yeah, like 175.
if at any point, if you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, you should send us or comment what your favorite game is and or what game you think you spent the most time on. And see
Like
if it
111 days.
and see if it beats Ekman's 111 days on League of Legends.
I know one guy that would beat me on that for a game.
Michael Song.
Not Michael Song, not in just League of Legends. Roscoe.
Oh
on
yeah,
World of
Rocky
Warcraft.
Stevens for World of Warcraft.
Is there a way you can
Let's
look
look it up.
Is there a way you can look that up?
Yeah, there is.
See, that's the thing I hate about Steam is it tells you how long you've played games. That really pisses me off. Because it's like, I don't want to know that statistic. I don't want to know how long I played Honey Pop for. That's just something I want to get done with and then never go back to. Unless if I get 100% on that bitch.
Are you 99%?
I was, and then I restarted it because I was like, I went to expert mode and it was like impossible to get. See, to go to expert mode, you have to have sex with all the women and collect their panties. Then you give all the panties to the love god, and then she unlocks expert mode. And yeah, once you go to expert mode, it's like just gut wrenching. It will not give you any combos. You can't match those fucking candies to save your life.
Also, I don't think you can.
Can't anymore unless you're on your own account.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you log in, you can like slash and then time plate or something like that,
Oh.
and it'll tell you.
Well, for next week, we should get that statistic from Rocky, and then
I don't think Rocky gives out that statistic
I
actually.
want to know.
Either.
I want to know. All right. Well, 82 hours of my life. Let's go get to 83, boys.
111. Let's get to 111. 82 hours. I mean 82 days.
Oh yeah.
82 days, dude.
Yeah,
Days.
that's what I meant to say.
103 days, I think I was at.
Oh my god.
Let's go play some League, boys.
Yeah, let's do it.
Until
Yeah, we're
next.
already on.
Until next week.
Well,
We're gonna switch over to games now, boys.
yeah, we will. Well, we'll still be on. So
Yeah. You can just listen to us talk.
Hmm.
please donate. Please donate and decide a charity for us, or we'll think of one.
Actually,
But
yeah. If you want to donate. Follow, so then it shows up. Because I want that little noise to pop up. I thought it was funny. Otherwise,
But
yeah.
yeah.
We'll see you next time.
next Wednesday.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thanks again. Bye.
Ugh!